We are back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So, Queen Bee is getting exposed. She was caught red-handed on camera running from Brandy. Okay? Now, if you want the real tea on what's going on between Queen Bee and Brandy, that's on Patreon. Link will be in the description. But look at this video. It's like, you see Queen Bee, and then she kind of like disappears. I don't know what that was about. But fans have also brought up an old video clip of how Brandy did not like Queen Bee's iconic diss track to Keyshia Cole, Rihanna, and several other artists who Queen Bee felt like need to bow down. Monica and Brandy. She would like all to bow down. But an old clip has resurfaced of Brandy kind of shitting on the song.
I know that you are a Beyonce fan.
I am.
You're a Beyonce fan, and she recently put out her new song, Bow Down. People are talking about it.
Opinion is opinion. I think art should be expressed the way it should.
Do you love the song?
I don't love the song, but I love Beyonce. I have to be honest,
Now, how could you not like Bow Down? Bow Down was iconic, Brandy. Like, come on now. Is it because Queen Bee was telling you, Monica, Keyshia Cole, Rihanna, and several other R&B artists to bow down to her? Okay? How comes y'all didn't clap back if y'all felt like it was shade? Carrie Hilson had to bow down and she got blackballed. Okay? Brandy, you might be next on the docket to get blackballed. I don't think Queen Bee should blackball you, but I wouldn't be shocked if she did, because you and Ray J have been causing a ruckus, and Ray J openly shaded the Carters a few days ago. So let me know how y'all feel about it. Here's my thing with Brandy. Queen Bee's not obligated to show you love. She's not obligated to take a picture, no matter what you and Ray J talk about behind the scenes. And I feel like Beyonce has a right to be cocky because she's the number one. She's the top female artist in the game. Of course she's going to be cocky. Y'all love it when the Queen of Christmas, who only is popping from November 1st to January 1st, talk shit. Okay, no shade. But when Beyonce do, is a problem. So that's why I don't respect. Y'all like when other celebrities talk shit, but when Queen Bee does it, it's a problem. Now, Brandy also had to double back and pretend like she was hacked. We all know that she gave Ray J the password to her Instagram, but she pretended like she was hacked because she's scared of Queen Bee, and she posted on her Instagram after those messages under Queen Bee's post went public. She said the Brandy Instagram account was previously compromised as of early morning Tuesday. At this time, all access has now been fully restored. Brandy looks forward to seeing everyone this weekend at the Boy Is Mine tour - Brandy, aka Fake Management. Okay, we know she gave Ray J the password to her Instagram and he posted these comments. I do not believe that you were hacked. Okay, Ray J was just talking shit, saying that, Brandy and Queen Bee need to take a picture and how the Carters need to come see Brandy and stop walking past her. So we know that this was a manipulation tactic, okay? Some people are saying Ray J did that to distract people from the fact that he pulled out a gun on Princess. Yeah, it could have been, but nobody gives a fuck about Ray J and Princess love like that anyway. Who gives a fuck? But the point of the matter is, Brandy's scared of Queen Bee, and if Brandy and Ray J don't publicly apologize, I think they could get blackballed. Now, moving on from that, Complex ranks Cardi B's I Am Delusional album as the 8th best album of 2025, the highest female album on the list. They said Cardi spent the past 7 years giving everyone else a chance, but now she's back and has demanded that the throne return to its rightful owner? Is that shade? Are they trying to say Cardi B's the queen? Let me read that again. That gotta be a typo. But she is back and has demanded that the throne return to its rightful owner? Is that the surgery throne? Is she the queen of surgery? Because I know they not talking about the throne when it comes to rap. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I think, Cardi B must have paid them allegedly to write this because there's no way she would have a throne in rap. That's very interesting. Wow. Now, moving on from that, Jada Pinkett Smith is facing a legal battle. The 54-year-old is subject of a $3 million lawsuit filed by her husband, Will Smith's former associate, in which he alleges she orchestrated a smear campaign against him following an altercation in September 2021 at Will's birthday party. They are saying that the lawsuit was filed on November 7th, and basically she threatened the plaintiff. His name is Baila Salam, saying that basically if he keeps telling her personal business, he would end up missing or catch a bullet, and demanding he sign a non-disclosure agreement, an NDA or else. So let me know how y'all feel about it. I definitely believe that, this associate allegedly was messing with Will. He was Will Smith's friend for 40 years, they say. And he was, I guess, spilling Jada and Will's bedroom secrets out in the streets, allegedly saying that Will sleep with men. I mean, I think everybody knows that by now. But allegedly, and I believe he probably was one of them. Okay, I think he probably bitter, in my opinion, that Will hasn't left his beard, Jada, allegedly, and that he probably thought eventually Will would probably leave Jada for him. It's coming off as he's jealous of the wife, because it don't matter who Will has affairs with, Margot Robbie, different men allegedly, according to this former best friend, but Jada's still the wife, and I feel like a lot of people are jealous of that. I definitely think he needs to sign an NDA. I think Jada was smart. I don't think she was smart in threatening him. I mean, come on now. You gotta move strategically. You can't be threatening people. You got money. You're not Cardi B. Okay, you gotta move smarter than that. But I do feel like he does need to sign an NDA, and he should have signed one 40 years ago. I mean, he should have signed one when Will became big. You can't sign one now. He should have signed it when Will was on The Fresh Prince. Okay, but he was spilling his business out. Now, hopefully, Will can handle this and get him to sign it and then pay him off. Give him $1 million to sign the NDA and tell him good riddance. I think that's the smartest idea to do. Now, moving on from that, was Glorilla throwing some shade at Megan Thee Stallion in her new song, March? I didn't listen to Special yet, but in March, she did say, these hoes is scary, Diamond Clarity, bitch, I'm legendary, I'm the biggest. Now, some fans are saying that this is shots towards Megan Thee Stallion. Then she said, B, talk about she don't F with Glow, ho. Do what's after February, March. Okay, I don't know what that really means. But if you guys remember, was it Savage Doll or Cuban Doll or one of the dolls said that Megan told Asian Doll or something of that sort that she really didn't mess with Glorilla. If you guys remember that. Okay, that happened a few months ago. We haven't seen them interact since. And then Glorilla said, can't diss me and come to my city. I'll beat her whole ass. Take that. That's Glow pull up in the Maybach. If you don't mean that shit, don't say that. Okay? So she threatening to beat somebody up. She says she the biggest. I think when she's saying that she's the biggest, she's talking about Megan Thee Stallion because she outsells Megan. Okay? So she's definitely throwing some shots. I don't know if she'll own up to the shots, though. A lot of these female rappers will throw shade at each other. But if it's not Nicki Minaj, they're not claiming the shade like that. You know what I'm saying? Even when it is Nicki, they won't really fully claim it. I.e., D0JA Cat and Megan Thee Stallion. But let me know how y'all feel about it. The song is okay to me. I probably won't ever listen to the song ever again. I think Glorilla needs to go on a hiatus or something. I feel like she's oversaturating the market. And I just don't think it was necessary, especially during Christmas time, to be releasing those songs. Okay, that wasn't a smart move. She could have released this next year. Now, 20 years has went by, and of course, the Queen of Christmas is still shading J-Ho. Let's take a listen.
How much I don't know her has become part of the lexicon?
I mean, the thing is, I was being honest when I said it.
Yes.
So I don't know how it became so big.
I know. It's
Honesty isn't really something that becomes big most of the time.
Right, right. To clarify, you still do not know her, right?
How can I suddenly know? Like, you know.
Yeah, right. The amount of time we have spent in these chairs discussing whether you know her is amazing.
Now, Mariah, you still shading J-Ho? Like, damn, when is you gonna get over the fact that she slept with your ex-husband, Tommy Mottola? You're not even with that man no more. I feel like Mariah, she holds grudges. Like, if she don't like you, she never gonna like you. She's never gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. She always shade J-Ho and Nicki Minaj. Like, those are the two main people that she just never gonna get over it. They don't even really publicly acknowledge her, but she's always going to shade them, and that just means that she just holds grudges, okay? But I feel like she do know J-Ho. She knows J-Ho very well. She just don't like her. So the easiest thing to say is, I don't know her, which is kind of smart. And the line became iconic. She should have done merch called I Don't Know Her. But then it would have looked like she'd be dragging it because, like, you know, Mariah is bigger than doing shady merch. Like, come on now. She's bigger than that. But she would have gotten a coin because that has become an iconic line. And allegedly, J-Ho feels a way about her saying that. Like, you know, that I don't know her because they do know each other because they slept with the same man. But the thing is, you know, Mariah, she feels a way about it. Even though it's been like 30 years. Like, it is what it is, though. Now, moving on from that, Sam Levinson confirms the Euphoria Season 3 cast storylines. Rue, who was played by Zendaya, is in Mexico, in debt to Lori, trying to find ways to pay her back. Jules is in art school, anxious about her future as a painter. That's a trash storyline, okay? Sam Levinson needs to get 50,000 lashes. I mean, that's a trash storyline. And the thing is, nobody's going to school. In 2020, nobody's going to school to be no damn painter. Okay, you don't even need to go to school for that. So that storyline is trash. Maddie is in Hollywood working at a talent agency and juggling her own side hustles, aka being a alleged stripper. That is the side hustle. That might be interesting. I don't know. And Cassie engaged to Nate, living in the suburbs, addicted to social media and envious of other people's lives. That, I feel like that's not really a good storyline either. Okay. Now, her being married or engaged to Nate makes sense. But I feel like her being addicted to social media, I mean, everybody's addicted to social media. Like, we need her to be addicted to some drugs, okay? Just like Rue. That would make the story a little bit more interesting, okay? In my opinion. Allegedly, the streets are saying that Nate will not be in the season 4. If there is a season 4 season, he's not going to be in it, which means allegedly he might die or something might happen to him in this season because they're saying he's not going to be in season 4. That's what the streets are saying. Now, moving on from that, it looks like Camel Face and Queen Bee got snakes in the camp. Of course, the Daily Mail interviewed Oscar Lopez, okay, who claimed Rachel Roy ran into Camel Face at the Met Gala the year he got beat up by Mayweather Solange. And said the hip-hop mogul then paid her a compliment after being taken back by the beauty of her black lace gown. Now, wasn't Queen Bee wearing black? I don't know if it was lace, but I remember her dressing up like she was going to a funeral or something of that sort. I know she probably wished it was camel faces at that time, allegedly. But the fashion designer, Oscar Lopez, continued and said, I think camel face complimented her about that gown, and Queen Bee's sister felt that it was not proper. So it was kind of drama there. Okay, so basically, this fashion designer, Oscar Lopez, who probably will be receiving a phone call from the Carters for blabbing his big fat mouth, has basically, I guess I would say, in my opinion, exposed what really happened between Solange and Camel Face and Rachel Roy and Queen Bee. Now, I don't feel like a compliment is that big of a deal. I think, well, there's more to the story, and that tease on Patreon. Like, there's way more to that story. I feel like a compliment is not really that big of a deal. But what I will say is that, you know, a lot of people want to air out the Carters because a lot of people have resentment towards them. But I don't feel like it was really necessary for this tea to get spilled, in my opinion. Because it's been, 10 years? And then on top of that, now you just put your career at risk, because I know Camel Face will be making a few phone calls in regards to you blabbing your mouth to the Daily Mail. Daily Mail don't like the Carters. They dragged them. So you definitely gonna get a talking to. Now, moving on from that, Rolling Stone named Doja Cat's Amen one of the best rap songs of 2025. It is also the second highest female rapper song on the list. I think Cardi B's Imaginary Faces is the number one best female rap song of 2025. I don't really care for Amen like that. I like the vision. I know what she was going for, but I don't listen to that song like that. And Imaginary Faces definitely was not the best female rap song of 2025. I think these, in my opinion, are paid accolades given to certain female rappers. But I just feel like, When Whammy was better. I'd rather listen to Anxiety. Not my favorite song, but I'd rather listen to that. Doja Cat and Cardi B are the most popular. That's why they always end up on these lists. But they don't put out the best music all the time. No shade. Love Doja Cat, tolerate Cardi B, but they don't put out the best music amongst all the female rappers. But anyway, I got some very hot tea on Patreon on Nicki, Sydney Sweeney, Zendaya, Hailey Bieber, Kim K, and Britney. Link will be in description on Patreon. And also make sure you guys follow my Blast of Pop X account and subscribe to the website. Link will also be in description, and I hope you have a great day.